So it appears as if Myredbook.com, Republican felons, sex traffickers, solicitors of sex trafficking, rapists, solicitors of rape, sexual assaulters, solicitors of sexual assault, assaulters, solicitors of assaulting, attackers, solicitors of attacking, obstructors of justice, witness intimidators, stalkers, solicitors of stalking, cyberstalkers, solicitors of cyberstalking, black hat hackers, solicitors of black hat hacking, wannabe black hat hackers, libel writers, solicitors of libel writing, slanderers, solicitors of slandering, terrorists, solicitors of terrorism, solicitors of kickback providing, kickback providers, solicitors of kickback receiving, kickback receivers, extortionists, solicitors of extortion, blackmailers, solicitors of blackmail, bribers, solicitors of bribery, etc., etc. Alexandra Dragonetti and David Badigan, 2840 or 2841 Concord Lane, Santa Clara, California, 95051. And Cliff Liu, 666 Fairlane Avenue, Santa Clara, California, 95051, with a PhD in chemistry from MIT, which means he could make rohypnol if he had the proper ingredients, and anthrax, who used to be a practicing attorney who seems to have had to sign a non-disclosure agreement with his previous law firm, stating that he would never practice law again because he got caught doing something illegal, and they told him if he signed that non-disclosure agreement, they wouldn't go after disbarring him with the state bar. Seems they are black hat hacking right now, which is 100% illegal. Besides that fact, why is it that the Myredbook.com Republican felons, sex traffickers, solicitors of sex trafficking, sexual assaulters, solicitors of sexual assault, rapists, solicitors of rape, assaulters, solicitors of assaulting, attackers, solicitors of attacking, witness intimidators, obstructors of justice, 422 PC death threat makers, stalkers, solicitors of stalking, cyberstalkers, solicitors of cyberstalking, solicitors of kickback receiving, kickback receivers, solicitors of kickback providing, kickback providers, blackmailers, solicitors of blackmail, extortionists, solicitors of extortion, bribers, solicitors of bribery. If I didn't already say it, witness intimidators and obstructors of justice. At the myredbook.com Republican felonious, etc., 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 criminal terrorist organization that wants to be known as a courthouse at 191 North 1st Street, San Jose, California, 95123 or 95122. Why is it that those criminals knew where to send the restraining order packets, which they didn't file, which is a violation of the Americans with Disabilities Act, among other things? How'd they know my address? Because I didn't provide my address. I did not provide my address, NOT. I did not, NOT, provide my email address. I did not, NOT, provide my phone number. Because in the restraining order packets these days, you can opt not, NOT, to provide your email address. You can opt not, NOT, to provide your phone number. You can opt not, NOT, to provide your address. My guess would be myredbook.com Republican felons, sex traffickers, solicitors of sex trafficking, rapists, solicitors of rape, sexual assaulters, solicitors of sexual assault, assaulters, solicitors of assaulting, attackers, solicitors of attacking, witness intimidators, obstructors of justice, stalkers, solicitors of stalking, cyberstalkers, solicitors of cyberstalking, libel writers, solicitors of libel writing, slanderers, solicitors of slandering, solicitors of kickback providing, kickback providers, solicitors of kickback receiving, kickback receivers. 422 PC death threat makers, bribers, solicitors of bribery, blackmailers, solicitors of blackmail, extortionists, solicitors of extortion, etc., etc. Ex-mafia members Greg and Glenn Chappell. 2838 Concord Lane, Santa Clara, California 95051. 408-247-5330. 408-247-5330. 408-606-0620. 408-606-0620. 408-500-7328. 408-500-7328. Cliff Lou and Alexandra Dragonetti and David Badigan illegally bribed the Myredbook.com Republican felons, etc., etc., at the Myredbook.com Republican felon terrorist organization at 191 North 1st Street in Myredbook.com Republican felonious, San Jose, California, that wants to be known as a courthouse. That's my guess.